Welcome to Maths and Science by IITian channel. In this lecture, I will be taking up a good geometry question which involves geometry of two triangles and two circles. And what we have to find out? The length of the side QR and area of the triangle ORQ, where O is the center of the first circle, whose radius is 3. The second circle is just touching the first circle on x-axis. Let us say it is on the x-axis horizontally on the positive side, and that also has a radius of 3. That means the point of contact between both the circles is S. OS is 3 and PS is equal to 3. And angle QOR is equal to 90 degrees. Angle OPQ is 90 degrees. Now, we have to find the distance between R and Q points and also area of the triangle ORQ. Here, in this particular example, I want to use pure geometry only and not any coordinate geometry, so that you can have a feel of the pure geometry. Why pure geometry is more important? Because whenever we go into the higher studies like calculus, which we will be stepping into, I have given one or two examples on calculus, where curve tracing we will be doing. Pure geometry will come for our rescue. The principles of pure geometry will be more convenient for us. And from pure geometry we will go into the coordinate geometry and into the polar coordinates instead of the Cartesian coordinates. That is step by step elevation of the mathematics understanding. And pure geometry questions are being asked both in Maths Olympiad and also JEE examination. This particular geometry, pure geometry questions, they will be useful for CBSE from 10th class to 12th class and also for 11th and 12th and JEE mathematics examination and also Maths Olympiad examination. Let's go into the problem and solve it with the help of the pure geometry. Pure geometry involves areas, sides, Pythagoras theorem in triangles, radius of the circle. These are all the things which come under pure geometry. We'll do it. Now, what is the question given? Question is, it is always better to draw the diagram, and drawing diagram is a very good habit for solving many engineering problems. Even in physics also, drawing a diagram will help you in mechanics, and you can solve the physics problems also. Drawing a diagram will give you a visualization of the problem, and it will solve many calculus problems, trigonometry problems, and also the problems of coordinate geometry. What is given? Two circles are given. adjacent to each other, having the same, touching each other, having the same radius, O is the center of the first circle, P is the center of the second circle, one perpendicular is drawn from P to Q, and there is one line drawn from O to Q, and there is one line drawn perpendicular to O to some line which is OR. This angle is 90 degrees, and there is one more line drawn from R to Q, and point of contact of both the circles is S, and OS is equal to 3 and PS is equal to 3. These are the radius. What we have to find here is the value of QR is equal to how much, and the area of the triangle ORQ is equal to how much. Let us try to solve this. From the properties of triangle, let us draw OPQ triangle. O, P and Q. Things are not drawn to scale. Don't worry, understanding is more important. PQ is a perpendicular drawn to the circumference of the circle. Then PQ is equal to radius of the second circle. What is that second circle radius? That is equal to PS. That is 3 units. This is 3. And OP, there is a point called S here. OS is 3 and SP is 3. Hence OP is 6. And angle OPQ given as 90 degrees. It's already given because it is already 90 degrees, because from the horizontal radius to a vertical line is 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. Hence, it implies from Pythagoras theorem, OQ square is equal to hypotenuse square is equal to, let it be theta. OQ square is equal to adjacent side square plus opposite side square. What is the adjacent side? That is 3 plus 3 whole square plus PQ is 3 square. This is equal to 6 square plus 3 square. 36 plus 9. That is 45. OQ square is equal to 45. That is equal to 9 into 5. That implies OQ is equal to square root of 9 into 5. That is 3 into square root of 5. This value we have got it as 3 into square root of 5. Now, the next step is Another triangle is there, ORQ, where it has a right angle at 90 degrees. 90 degrees at O. OQ we know. OR we know. Now, second triangle is like this. Second triangle is like this. Let us first draw the way it looks in the question. Always try to develop that habit. Here it is O, and here it is Q, here it is R. OR, a perpendicular from center of the circle to the circumference. What is that is called as radius, radius of first circle. This is radius of first circle. What is the radius of first circle? What is the value given? Radius OS is equal to 3. Hence OR is equal to 3. That means this is 3. And what is the value of OQ? This is 3 into square root of 5. Now, here what is the angle? Angle is 90 degrees. Opposite to the angle, that is hypotenuse. The way however you draw the triangle, opposite to 90 degrees is hypotenuse. Let this be theta, some angle. This is adjacent to theta is opposite side. This is adjacent side. What Pythagoras theorem says? As per Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. That implies RQ square is equal to, or we can even call it as QR square, because it is only distance. We wanted QR. QR square is equal to OQ square plus OR square. What is OQ square? OQ square is nothing but 45. What is OR square? OR is nothing but 3 square. OR square. OR is 3. 45 plus 9 is equal to 54. That implies RQ square is equal to 54 is equal to 9 into 6. That implies RQ is equal to square root of 9 into 6, that is 3 root 6. This is RQ. One answer we have got. This is the answer for RQ. Now, what is the second question? We have to find out the area of the triangle ORQ. Area of triangle is equal to half into h into breadth. What is the height from the perpendicular 90 degrees? This is h. What is the breadth? Adjacent side is breadth. Half BH. Half into what is B? 3 into root 5. H is 3. 3 into root 5. That is equal to 9 root 5 by 2. That implies, what are the answers? RQ is equal to 3 root 6 and area of triangle ORQ is equal to 9 root 5 by 2 units. These are the answers. It is a simple geometry problem. I didn't make it too much complicated because I wanted to start with introduction and concepts of triangles, radius of a triangle, pure geometry involving Pythagoras theorem. Very useful theorem in geometry. And we will move forward along with algebra. We will be moving forward with geometry questions also, so that you will have a feel of both algebra and geometry and number theory together. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for viewing my lecture. Best of luck to everybody. If you feel there is a value addition to your knowledge because of this, kindly share and subscribe to my channel Maths and Science by IITian. As we move forward, we will get into tougher and tougher questions in geometry. Best of luck. Thank you.